can find one of the tape cleaners. The tapes that clean your video players. My video player's kind of dirty, so sticking a video, it's all kind of fuzzy. The video's working fine, but it's just a tape, it's stuck in a dirty tape, so...
CD?
No,
DVD?
Tape.
Tape, okay.
Stuck in a tape.
Get...
You need to go and get a tape, so you can get these tape cleaners that clean your...
Just a minute, son. I might just... I need to get a tape, you need to get one, but I'm thinking...
Unless you get another video player, I don't know.
Alright.
My video player's working right, but the other night I stuck in a dirty tape, an old tape, that's kind of dirty, and then I pulled that one out and I went to stick in another one, and I went, the tape was working fine, you could hear the sound, fuzzy picture. Oh no! After me looking Windows after no.
Take your time.
This happened the day after I saw you last week, actually.
One tape cleared up. It might not be...
I've tried every tape. I tried rewinding it, fast forwarding it, rewinding it, fast forward to see if that would clear it up. It's not done anything.
Is it playing at all?
It's playing. You can hear the sound, but it's just off. Pictures off fuzzy. And the guy in my work when I said to him, I says, "I've done something in my video recorder." I went like, "You don't know where I can find a cheap video recorder if anybody goes."
Maybe you tuned.
What? I tuned it in. It's fine. It's tuned in correct, right? The guy's like, "What happened?" I says, "I stuck in it was fine. I stuck in a dirty tape that was pretty old and looked kind of dirty." He says, "Maybe you need it cleaned or whatever." I says, "Oh, maybe that, or I'll look for another video recorder."
No. It can't be that much wrong with it. You actually just get a tape and clean it up and just check it and make sure that it's very... If it was playing good before...
It's still playing good.
Right, there's not much wrong with it then. There's not very much wrong with it, that's the thing. It's just saying... So this idea is saying a bit of it mean because there's probably a very little wrong with it when it comes to a bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, can you find one?
Unless you get that, unless it's got not tough tune. If it's no, because you should see a picture of some sort.
Just dead fuzzy. Can just kind of barely make it everything.
Well, it's not tuned right.
I tried this. Tuned in. I've tuned in. It's fine.
Play it again.
I put the guitar up the road.
Eh?
I put the guitar up the road.
Way up the road, that's...
Turn up. Either shrink it was the age.
Do you mean this will be a party? Oh, I came. Hundreds of churches are burned down, thousands of Christians in the midst of all these horrible things. Thousands are coming to Christ, paying a big price for their faith. We are expanding our work in every way possible, training more young men and women from Orissa to reach the unreached mission for Christ. We are planning for several workers' conferences to challenge more and more young men and women to dedicate their lives for full-time ministry. And on it goes. But you know, and the other day there, what was it? The other when Thingme came, he showed the bit where they all came up the street. They burnt all their places. This is present day. This is no 100 years ago. This is certain bits, and a lot of people get. So when the young guys here, they don't, they're in a bit. Church is just church. But you can, that shows people are dying for the Lord's sake. But it hasn't been burned.
Well, what you did?
Well, I think you've got to tell you, if you hadn't come in, I would go lie in my bed for 10 minutes.
I'll need to go and get some messages then.
I've got some messages. You've got a concept of who he's got. No, but it just... You don't need one.
Come on, man.
Well, wait, do you want me to come with you?
Well, we just kind of wondered about like...
Well, wait, I get my shoes on.
All right. Oh dear. no, it was alright. Oh, alright. Very nice, Paul. Your shoes are nice. Aye. Aye, same. Aye. No. Aye, probably. That's true, yeah. Aye, Did you get the stuff around your arms? You don't go to late.
I know. But it's just in case I'm not running all the way back here, there and everywhere.
So you're going to go, what time did you go to Lassie's?
Just gave me a text. 7th.
7?
Huh?
7?
No, this is, just gotta give me a text. Where's 7 Moss? Is it Moss Gale?
Moss Gale. Or Moss now.
Moss Gale.
Moss Gale.
Killed on it.
Right. Your dad knows where Moss Gale is. Is it 7 Moss Gale?
Yeah.
Place, road, what is it?
Road.
That's, I think that's flats. Actually, it might not be. Might be the wee houses. Very nice from you. What's her name?
Donna's just a friend of mine.
Don't know what?
Donna?
Don't know what though?
Don't know what's like no. Can't mate, it's one of the names that just disappear for you.
No.
I wasn't going to vote. It was just that when Craig said, "Oh, grab something just in case," and I just went off.
Can you get that? That's not your dad.
What is that?
Turn round the back. You would never get into that, Paul.
Huh?
You would never get into
I think so. I had a couple of pillars to demonstrate.
Huh?
I had a couple of pillars.
You would never.
I think so.
Oh no, Paul. Do you see that ever fitting your dad? That hardly fits you. And you're thin, Paul.
I had a couple of pillars.
I know, but even like that, it's just sitting on you and name there. I can't see it fitting him, ever.
Must be a nightmare to get him shirts.
He doesn't wear shirts, no, Paul. He wears all the big sloppy joes. Oh well, so that's you.
Quite thirsty. Milk in it now.
There's some milk in that jug. I put the rest of that green one that she bought in that jug.
So I got, she already up the road now?
Eh?
She's got up.
Aye, they're all there. They're who's Paul. They're not Inverness. Oh, they're alright. The road was alright, some snow in it. Some snow at some bit.
Long drive up there, Tennant.
Aye, it's a long drive up there, Paul.
Long drive up there.
She should be in Casda, a lot of good Barkmans in Asda.
Is there?
Well, she said, I don't really like Casda, but she said she got a lot of good Barkmans.
They have got Andrea yet?
I phoned Aunt Andrea, but she just sat watching the telly like herself, Paul. Not doing much more than that.
You seen a jacket on it, though?
Well, I was going to get Harvey to take all my carts round and put them through the doors here. You could have done one side of the road, you could have done the other.
Bit cold it is, it? What the music on, man?
Because I'm in the night.
You've been in the night all day?
I've been in the night all day before. I usually do that on a Sunday after I come back from church. I just settle down.
Lazy day?
That's all I do, Paul, settle down. I'm no need to run or do anything now, Paul.
How?
Well, what am I going to do? Who am I going to run to? I've
Friends?
seen David and Helen in the day, you're here. The next place I'm needing to run out to.
I love you, Anna.
It will love you.
I love you a bit. Pieces.
What was Tom doing today?
Nothing, just having a time.
He's off today.
I was off today.
That's good. It's a shame he hadn't come last night.
Oh, no. I couldn't guarantee that he was off.
I know.
But I've been sitting there going,
I know. Oh, well, what can you do?
that's Stephen and Lozana there, I know.
Okay. But Tom would have enjoyed it, the band.
Aye.
He'd have enjoyed it, that just jumped a bit daft. He'd have probably been the heart or soul of it.
Probably. Usually is.
Uh,
Usually goes up on the floor and everybody else clears.
well, that's what keeps it going forward.
Right, I have to go do this. Since he doesn't have a coat to help me, I have to do it myself.
Right, bring them over and show you what to do.
Eh?
Bring them over and show you what to do.
Start at the beginning.
Eh?
Start at the beginning.
Time begin.
It's a very good place to start.
Very, that's right, this is.
I like your cards in the fire.
Number
Kind of
2.
Christmas or something.
Let me see, dear.
Macon Palm.
Let me see him show you.
2, that's Macon Palm.
Start at Michael and
That's
Pam.
mine.
Then all at number 7, that's Mr. Borson. All at number 5's the Barks.
Uh-huh.
Mrs. Shillingham at 3. And number 1, I don't know the people
Alright,
in number
okay.
1. So that's our side.
That's that side there.
If you go from there up,
Right.
then cross the road and come right.
2, 4, right, man. Okay.
Can you read them in the dark?
Oh, but we'll try anyway.
Do you want to take my keys and look?
Oh, sure.
With a wee light on it?
No, I'll probably see it. Hopefully see it. If we don't get it right, we'll change it. Put these towards the doors.
Lucky if they get one.
So you're saying you can't trust Papa with money? How come?
I don't know. He's a bit
I heard they gave away quite a few boys. Some.
To the man who sent £200 to some folk in Romania. I mean, you don't know.
Well, that's going. If it's even going to Romania.
I don't know.
£200, is that enough? Well, it must be rich.
Well, I must have used my bank and stuck it away. They didn't tell me and I was mad at that point. I thought it was a bit sneaky, you know. It is all this about religion.
Sounds about the money.
Mm.
Giving it to folk.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't do that, would you?
Well, I would watch who I gave it to forward, make sure I seen where it was going. To send it away, you don't know where it's going.
Especially this credit card nonsense.
Aye.
Go in somebody else's bank
Aye.
and you see £200 going about the walk.
You don't know where after it leaves this country, you don't know where it's going, you know. Anyway.
And they gave away £20 a day.
Aye, and I've seen him going in. He went in their garage one day. I gave him £20. And he came out and says to me, "If we change your 10. I thought you only gave me 10. I don't know where I can get 10 for. Very kind of
Lost the time.
lost.
You don't need to watch him there.
I do have to watch Paul. Got to go over all his tracks for a while. That's quite tiring.
I'll be sending the cards to the right houses.
That's what I was worried about. That's what I was just worried about.
I enjoyed the church hanging anyway last night, did you?
I think it's more than 2. It's a good laugh.
Half of them wanted there though.
That's how it goes to a church, Paul. What you've seen this morning is what goes.
So, kind of empty now.
If you weren't there,
See more people standing at Greg's queue.
I know. I know. And I mean, the pastor comes all the way up to Lards.
Oh, I don't know why he moved all the way down there. He had a house right next to his church. To go all the way down and never down to... That's what I was saying, Stephen, you've got to go all the way down, like, to come all the way back up again. What was the sense in that? I really don't see it. He's saying he doesn't like it down in Largs.
Is it no?
No. He prefers it up there,
Is it?
that wee village. I've got to go and to myself, I bet there's more in Largs than there is in that wee village.
Aye, I think Lards is bigger as far as going. There's a tune in Lards. A new tune in that wee village, Paul.
No.
A wee dead village.
I
I
think
think because we're brought up in it, I think that's what the tie is really. You know, it's just they were brought up in it, Paul, and they know it. That's what I think the whole thing is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's any better really. In fact, I was doing a Lards when was it? When we did that boat of yours.
Yeah.
Helen and Dad and I, your dad, and Lards was jumping, Paul.
Was it?
Jump. Well, it was a nice day the day we got your boat, and it was just that, you know the wee shop before you go in the boat or to Millport?
Aye.
There's a wee shop there, a lot of nice things, Paul.
Huh?
Alright. So kept your money in my boot and there, a lot of stuff, you know. But your dad saw this boat, he had seen it the year before, and he says, I'm going to get that boat for Paul. So that day we went way down, and we got it, and Largs was absolutely jumpable.
Mm-hmm.
Folk were sitting out in the street, you know, having coffee, because it was a nice day. And the main street, both sides of it, was cram-packed with folk. And there's a lot of bikers that are doing at the front here with the water.
Aye.
A lot of guys all gathered there with their bikes. I mean, there really was jumping, Paul. I mean, when you think of Auchenloch, there's nothing in Auchenloch, Paul. You know, I don't know why, but I think that's because the boy brought up there, I think, you know,
Christine.
that's where the contact is, Paul. I don't know about Ian, he never says much, does
Sits there with his arms solid. Weird, isn't it? That wee Laura. Strange bunch.
Not a strange bunch.
A strange bunch, I think.
Anyway, that's what you have to work with,
I don't know very true about Alan's work, I don't know why. Or I keep get to number 18 and listen to carefully. I don't know.
Maybe listen to Gibson.
I don't know. Maybe she did.
I give that these carrots and you just take it and we get mixed up. It's just there's no carrot. So it's
What was that on Carter?
is that a card line there? That's 16.
What was that? 16.
It's a wee bit of one there.
What's that? That's it here.
We went to John Leach, him and David and Helen. But here it was up in the chapel the night. So they didn't come in till about 9 o'clock. And they said they brought the offering thing down. Here Dad says, oh, I must have put £20 in it. He says, I thought it was a fiver I had in my pocket and I went and put 20 in. Oh, says, I can't believe this, Andrea, you know. You just, I don't know, just losing it a bit, Andrea. But anyway, so that was it. It was good last night, wasn't it, Paul?
It was good, Dad. You missed it.
You missed it, he's saying. But then we went this morning. So he came in this morning because Stephen was there, you know. So he sat with him this morning. The boy sits in his cell, that boy Stephen, in the morning. He always turn round and the boy sit in his cell, you know. It's a shame. So I was glad Paul was here the day to sit with me. That was it. So did you not go out at all the day? No, the wind was howling, mind you, Andrea. Oh no, we've had it all day. All day, Andrea. Whirling round the place, but no cold. Very, very mild. But oh, Andrea, it's been whirling and whirling in it. And the trees, Andrea, you know, they make that rag up.